What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to TCK Live number 20. Hope you guys are all having a great day so far. Back with another live stream. Just doing, Q&A, ask me anything, talk about anything. Before we get into it, though, of course, let's shout some people out. The chosen one, of course. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, man? Thanks for stopping by, man. D King, how you doing, man? Lisa, how you doing? Cobra Kai World, how are you doing? Yes, raise a pint. Strike First Media, what's up, man? It's gonna get some taken used to. I almost said Strike First Podcast. But I think I'll get Strike First Media down. I might say podcast a few times, but only for a little. But how you doing, man? How you doing, man? That was sick what you unboxed today. I was watching that. That's so sick. Those action figures. And even that the signed thing. That was sick. Nader, what's up, man? How you doing? Crease Cobra Kai / Cherry Silver Southern Kai. Say it with me, the most badass name for our channel. How are you doing, man? Frank, what's up, man? 1 week to go until Tadam. That's right, man. I'm excited. We're getting something for sure. I mean, it's not gonna be a repeat of Geek Week where they really teased us there and we got nothing. We're definitely getting something. The cast are doing like some skit, and Jacob was holding something. If you saw that little clip they showed, Jacob was holding something like a VHS tape or something. So that could be the trailer or teaser release date. We're getting something. I can guarantee it. I mean, if we don't, that's gonna be pretty embarrassing. Somebody's gonna come back to this and be like, "You guaranteed it." I'm almost confident we're getting something next Saturday, and of course tomorrow night we got the Emmys. Cobra Kai is nominated for best. The main one they're nominated is for best comedy series. I mean, they got some tough competition, but hopefully we can pull through and get the win. But even the nomination alone itself, huge accomplishment. So I can't wait to watch that tomorrow night. And the Ravens game's on tomorrow night, and I'm not too excited to see that, honestly, because you know what happened last week. Is Tristan in here? Yo, what's up? Giovanni? I don't want to say that wrong, but how you doing? Alistair, what's up, man? Can't believe this is the 21st stream. Last week was the did I mark? Yeah, it's just 20. Yeah, this is the 21st. Last week was the 20th, which I thought was pretty crazy too. I didn't think I was doing 20 streams. So that's like 20 weeks. Because I do it every Saturday. It's pretty cool. Alistair, what's up? Mohammed, hello. Did you know that Thanos' double-bladed sword isn't practical? No. That's a fun fact, I guess. I'm doing well. Thank you, Cobra Kai World. Doing well. GSP, what's up? I don't know if I'm gonna do that stream this week. Maybe soon. Cobra Kai Jungle, how you doing? We got a lot of people already. 19 people. Thank you all for joining. If you guys haven't already, make sure please hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. Should we do a stream with Jacob for the Dome? That's not a bad idea. I want to do some sort of stream. We might have to wait a while though, because we don't know. It's gonna be like the whole day, I'm assuming, because there's so many shows and movies that they're talking about. So that'll actually be fun, like a full day stream. I'd be down to do that. What's up, Tristan? How you doing, man? Yeah. I mean, the Ravens should have won. Our defense really did screw us over at the end. There's 35 seconds left, and the Raiders didn't have any times out, and they scored. Oh God! Yeah, we play the Chiefs this week, which isn't going to go our way. I can tell you that. Yeah. Not well, man. Not well. I mean, hopefully we can pull through and get the win somehow. But we're like 0-3 against them. So I don't know. I'm hoping we get the win, but I'm being realistic. And come on, it's Mahomes. I appreciate it, Cobra Kai Underground. Thanks for coming on here, man. Yo, we got Boxies. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Matthew, how you doing? We got a lot of people. Jeez. Yeah, so, guys are just doing normal Q&A. I mean, the writers did tweet some stuff. They had a little Q&A with the fans. If we want to talk about that. They didn't say too much. I know, like, one tweet was somebody asked, are there any new characters in season 4? And John said, yes, there are many new characters in season 4, and it looks like they might become fan favorites. He said something along those lines, which is interesting because we know the new characters are like Kenny and Devin. That's really all I can think. And I'm not counting like Silver. And I think there's some new, like I don't know how big this part's going to be, but there's like some girl I saw with Martin Cove, and she's supposed to be in it. So yeah, excited to see those new characters, but we already had some more people in. The Hermit, how you doing, man? Hi, talking Cobra Kai. Do your real life friends watch your YouTube channel? Yeah, they do. They don't usually, join the streams or anything, but yeah, they watch it sometimes. What do you think would have happened if Chris was working in the arcade the night Johnny and Allie were there? That would have been funny. That would have been like a little awkward because at the time that was Chris's ex-sensei. I don't know. Nothing much. He would have just done his job, gave him the, what was it? What was the animal they got? Johnny and Allie got? It was like a shoot. I was just watching this episode too. I can't think of what it's called. Or was it, what was it called? It wasn't a rhino. It was something like that. If anybody knows what stuffed animal Johnny and Allie got, please let me know. It's going to be annoying me the rest of the night. I can't think of it. Yeah. I think he grinds everyone's, I mean, Mahomes is just like on a whole nother, like that man is not human. That man is insane. Sadly, but I already saw this kind of like the same leaks a while when they first got leaked. So, but nobody talked about it in the chat in case nobody's mentioned anything if they've seen it in the chat. In case somebody in the chat hasn't seen it, but I have seen it. Sadly, I mean, obviously, I'd rather not. I would have rather not seen that, but I'm not really mad about it. The king has arrived. How you doing, man? What if Miguel didn't fight back to Kyler in the final episode of season 3? Then it looks like he would have got paralyzed again. I mean, Kyler was just beating his back in, and he would have been paralyzed if Miguel didn't fight back. John Hurts answered your question. I was sick. My money would have been on Hayden the one to fight. Yeah, oh yeah. I asked a funny question, just because I wasn't gonna ask a season 4 question because they can't say too much. I asked a funny question. I asked John because he was doing Q&A. I asked him, who do you think is the best, or who is the best fighter out of the big 3? And it's obviously a joke. And he was like, none of us have ever been in a fight, or we never trained. And he said, do tickle fights count? So yeah, it was cool that you responded to mine, though. That was sick. What do you expect from Robbie's character this season? Anakin, man. Just his Anakin Skywalker stage, He's gonna be the most vicious as we ever seen him. He's gonna be more badass. He's gonna be more, obviously more of a villain. And I'm excited to see. I'm telling you, I'm gonna like Robbie so much this season. I'm telling you, I'm going to like Robbie more as a villain than as a good guy. Or not even a villain, just a bad guy, I just find him more interesting when he's bad. Like in season 1, first started out, I was like, I'm really interested in this character. And then season 2, I didn't like him. Season 3, we didn't see him that much, besides like Juvie and all. And we're going to like him a lot. I admit, I'm going to like him a lot, I think, in season 4. Just seeing him as a bad guy, I think, Robbie's going to be a great bad guy. And give him the F-bomb, please. We have one F-bomb per season. They wasted it in season 3. Just give it to Robbie. He nailed it in season 1, and he nailed it in the terrible movie, which I'm not going to say the name of. But yeah, just give Tanner the F-bomb. Did you watch Shang-Chi in theaters? I actually haven't checked it out yet. I'm not that interested in it. I'll probably check it out eventually, but I don't know if I'm going to go to theaters and watch it. I'm really not interested in it at all. I've heard a lot of good reviews, and I heard a lot of mediocre reviews. So, do you think Dimitri will become more flexible than last time? Oh yeah, for sure. He's going to keep training. He's got Johnny training him now as well. Dimitri's going to be a threat this season. Well, not a threat. He's going to be like a really good fighter. I don't really know how she would have fit in. She didn't have a big part in the movie. So I guess she could have been at the party, maybe. But I don't think anyone would have really cared if she was in or not. Talking Cobra Kai, what's your favorite, most epic thing that you have seen in Cobra Kai? What epic thing do you hope to see in season 4, not counting the tournament? The most epic thing I've ever seen in Cobra Kai. That's a good question. I mean, it was great seeing Daniel versus Crease and use the pressure points. I think that was epic. Of course, you got the school fight. It's probably the school fight was the most epic. Because that was the first big fight, like the first big fight that's not a tournament in the whole show. Like, you had the mall fight, but that was like a mini fight. But this fight, I don't think this fight will ever be topped, if I'm being honest. I think the school fight will always be the best fight. So I got to say the most epic thing was probably the school fight. And what epic thing do you hope to see in season 4? Silver. I want to see Silver, Crease versus Johnny and Daniel. That would be epic. It's a good question. It's a good question, Melissa. Kyler's pathetic. He only attacks the... Oh, yeah. Like, imagine going for the kid who just got out of a wheelchair and a few months ago just got out of a coma. Like, imagine going for him. Like, that's such a pussy move. Going for the kid who just got out of a wheelchair and acting like you're so tough. You're like, yeah, these suckers never had a chance. This kid just got out of a coma. Relax. And he kicked your ass, like, last year. So, like, be quiet, Kyler. I agree. Robbie is a lot better as a villain. He didn't work as... Yeah. I think that's part of the problem with his character for me is, like, I don't know. Him as a good guy, it just really didn't, like... I didn't really, like, care, you know? But, like, him as this bad guy, like, I'm so interested in his character. Like, this is the most I've ever been interested in Robbie's character. Like, going into season 3, it's like, yeah, I'll go to Juvie. That's cool. Season 2, I was like, yeah, he's on Miyagi, though. It's cool. But, like, going into this season, you know, and his mindset, you know, I'm so interested to see Robbie this season. He's at a sleepover. Daniel said that to Amanda in the beginning of that episode. He said, you know, hopefully Anthony doesn't get kicked out of another sleepover. Could you imagine if he was at that house fight, though? Just hiding. Teams up with Bert and Nate. Every time Silver makes a decision, Crease is an afterthought. Yeah, that's true. It's going to be interesting, though. I can't wait for Silver. Do you think Daniel will teach Johnny and the whole students the pressure points? No. Just because that's a lot of offense. Like, Miyagi didn't want Daniel to know that. So I don't think Daniel's going to teach that to his students yet. And also, I don't think it's going to be an easy thing to teach, you know. You know, Daniel had experience and he literally learned it from, you know, Chosen, who's like one of the best fighters in the whole show. So I think it'd be harder for Daniel to teach it to the kids, if that makes sense. So I don't think he's going to teach it to them. I think Tori should drop. Tori could too. That would be my second option for the F-bomb. It's got to be someone in Cobra Kai. It's got to be. Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I heard the end credit scene was, you know, it's crazy. Leading in the No Way Home or something. Is there any chance Cobra Kai loses the All Valley? Nobody thinks they have a shot. Nah, I think Cobra Kai's winning, man. Yeah, obviously there's a chance they could lose, but for story, I mean, for plot, you know, and just because they have heavy hitters, I think Cobra Kai's going to win. And it'll be a great storyline for the next season. And, you know, Johnny and Daniel have to leave town, or just Daniel. So I think Cobra Kai's winning. I'm like almost like 100% sure, honestly. But I'm really confident that Cobra Kai is going to win the tournament. If they don't, I'll be shocked. I really will be shocked. Just like Fight Club, we don't talk about he's all that around here. Yeah. Oof. Never again. Dimitri is the GOAT. Yeah. What do you think would have happened if Miguel hadn't tackled Robbie in the school fight while Robbie was trying to calm Tori down? Or Tori could continue out there saying, I don't know. It looked like Tori was like chilling out there when Robbie, I don't know. I think that fight would have still gone on just because Hawk wasn't going to stop fighting. I don't know. I really don't know. That's a good point, though. I probably Tori would have kept fighting, but who knows? It makes sense. The directors did this. People love Hawk, and so they put him on the good side. And most of the fans hate Robbie, and they put him on the bad side. I wouldn't say most of the fans hate Robbie, honestly. I I know a lot more people who like Robbie rather than dislike Robbie. So I don't think that's the reason. I think it's just, it makes sense for his character. He's not going to want to go with Daniel. He's not going to want to go with Johnny. So who's the master manipulator? Crease. He's going to go there. It just makes sense. Johnny Lawrence gangster to Rocky Balboa. Man, Rocky versus Miyagi, though. Because they're both overpowered. That would be a fight. I want to see Daniel finally stand up to Silver. Oh yeah, I just want to see that interaction when they first see, or when Daniel first sees him, and for again in 30 years, first time, season 4. I can't wait, man. I cannot wait, and I hope they don't give away any of this in the trailer. I hope they save this for the actual show. Like I would be fine if they didn't show Silver at all in the trailer. I'd be fine because just save it for the show. That's why I said this many times on the stream before, but I always like promotion pictures, like promo pics, rather than full trailers. Because, trailers they could easily give it away. Promo pics, they could give it away, but not most of the time. And it makes you think, so if Cobra Kai didn't have a trailer, honestly, I mean, I like how they had a teaser, but if they didn't have a full trailer, I'd be fine with it. I would, just because it wouldn't. Because we would be basically going into season 4, basically knowing little to nothing. So, what are some moments you loved and some moments that you hated? There's so many moments that I loved. Like almost every fight, basically, I loved. The ending of season 3 with Daniel and Johnny bowing. I love the Daniel and Miguel scenes. The diner or the burger shop, and when Miguel first stands. Let's see. I always like the flip the script moment where Hawk first comes into the dojo, and because I didn't recognize him at first. It's like, who is that? And then Miguel's like, Eli? And I still love that moment. There's so many moments I love. But moments I hate, not too many of those. I mean, like the love drama stuff, especially it's like season 2. Could have gone without that. And okay, the moment I hate, the line that I hate is like, she doesn't love you, she loves me. Terrible line. So yeah, I love a lot of scenes, and I don't hate a lot of scenes. So who would win in current state? I still got to go with Miguel. I mean, come on. I mean, he's still recovering, but it's Miguel. Miguel would destroy Dimitri, I think. The only villains in the show are Crease and Silver. There you go. Right there. Facts. Despite Robbie was in Miyagi, though, he still harbored so much hatred, and I think that he deserves to be in Cobra Kai because he's exactly what Cobra Kai would want. Yeah, and I made a video on this. Like, Robbie joining Cobra Kai will be good for him in the long run. Just hear me, because I think he needs to be on the bad side to understand that's not where he belongs. And he needs to go back to Daniel and Johnny. I think it'll be good for him in the long run that he's in Cobra Kai now. He might do some messed up things that could haunt him, but I think mostly it will be good for him. Kyler attacked Miguel for revenge. He could have attacked others in there. He was his main enemy. That's true, but my man just got out of a wheelchair. And you're attacking him? I can't even believe Hawk would let that, because in episode 9, when he first saw Robbie in there, he was like, he's the reason Miguel's in the coma, or he's the reason, or he put Miguel in the hospital. And then he just lets Kyler beat him up. I don't know. Do you think there'll be a graduation scene in some of the... Oh, yeah, I think so. Especially if there's a season 6. Yeah. Yeah, I just didn't care about Robbie being a Miyagi, though. His purpose was to be on the opposite team. Yeah. If Anthony was in the house fight hiding, it would have been... Oh, yeah, that would have been funny. He's just hiding behind it. No, he wouldn't even care. He's just like, guys, be quiet. I'm trying to play my video game. And then some kid just gets slammed into the TV. That would be funny. Yo, what's up, Darius? How you doing, man? Let's say we get to see Daniel and Johnny versus Crease and Silver in the parking lot fight. Do you think Crease will punch through car windows? Yes. So I actually have a theory. If there is a parking lot fight And if Johnny and all the other senseis are participating in that, I think Johnny will do the thing Miyagi did, and that would be our first like real connection between Miyagi and Johnny. Like Johnny learned this from Miyagi. Like how cool would that be? Johnny does the same thing Miyagi does. Like he gets in front of a car and moves away. Crease gets the bloody knuckles, and he's like, Daniel could be like, wonder where you learned that from. I think that'd be really cool. Just a little parallel between Johnny and Miyagi, because we haven't really seen that, you know? How will Johnny's TV... This is the question we all been wondering. How is Johnny's TV going to fall in season 4? I don't know. It's going to fall for sure. I mean, they can't stop that trend, you know? It's got to happen. Maybe... I don't know. What do you guys think? Maybe some sparring in the house? Who knows? Took the words out of my mouth. Someone in Cobra Kai needs that F-bomb. Oh, yeah. For sure. For sure. I'm extremely excited for the new Karate Kid and Cobra Kai spin-offs with Crease. I mean, I have to hear what they are first, because like I said this last stream, I don't really think Cobra Kai needs spin-off shows unless they do it right. Unless it's a Miyagi thing, then I don't really think they need it. But it depends what it... I mean, I'm not going to say it's going to be bad. But yeah, I mean, I trust the writers. So, yeah. But I hope they just focus on Cobra Kai and, you know, finish that first and then do it. That would be a twist. That would be a twist because everyone's thinking that Sean joins Cobra Kai. So if he joins Miyagi Fang, that would be crazy. Yeah. See how I always tell you guys I'm so far behind in the chat? Yeah, now you know. The F-bomb should be Anthony LaRusso in episode 10. He says, what the... Nah, Anthony, you know, give him even less screen time. He had a total of like 20 seconds of screen time in season 3. Let's give him 10. He doesn't need to be in the show. I think it's good for story if Robbie strips Miguel of his title by liberating him in the finals. Oh yeah, that would also be cool too. But I think it's gonna be Sam and Miguel, or Sam and Robbie. King, MMA King really convinced me that's gonna be that. Do you think that Robbie will move into Silver's mansion in season 4? Possibility. Because right now I guess he's just sleeping on Cobra Kai's floors. So maybe move back in with his mom. I don't know. I don't know how much. I'm really curious to see what Robbie's mom thinks about this. That's gonna be interesting. So yeah, it's a possibility that she moves into the mansion. Yeah. What would happen if Sean versus Trey and Crease? I think Sean would beat Trey and Crease even if it was 2v1. I think Sean would win that for sure. I do not watch anime actually. Robbie has the best story and interesting character arc in the whole show out of all the characters. Yeah, he's definitely up there. I agree. When we thought Crease was the most badass, but we see at Terry Silver even more badass. Yeah, I mean, first of all, Thomas Ian Griffith, who plays Terry Silver, he like knows martial arts. Like you could even see in Karate Kid 3, he was getting his leg all the way up to his shoulders. Like, damn, this guy's like 6'5" and flexible. Like Terry Silver, man, it's gonna be a threat. Even though he's older, don't think that's gonna be an issue. I do hear more Robbie fans now after season 3, but I still see people hating on Robbie, so it makes sense. He's on the bad side, so he can take the hate. But I know the writers didn't do that. Yeah, they didn't do it for that reason, but because if they were doing it for that reason, then Sam would have joined Cobra Kai. Because the writers definitely know that a lot of people don't like Sam. Watch party. Cobra Kai Underground. Besides the Tori versus Sam, I'm more interested in Robbie's character. See what he has been through from season 1 than one. Oh yeah. I mean, I hate on Robbie. I mean, I don't hate on Robbie. I mean, I don't love Robbie, but definitely it's one of the most interesting arcs, especially going into season 4. Will Robbie find redemption, and who will save him from his wrong path? I don't know. I really like the theory that Carmen talks to Robbie, and that makes him realize something. I think it's got to be one of the moms. He's not going to want to talk to Johnny or Daniel or Sam or Miguel. So I think maybe Dimitri, but I think, you know, Amanda, Carmen, his own mom. I think it's going to be one of the moms who makes him realize. Or maybe it's himself, you know, his own growth, you know, what he's witnessing, and he realizes what he's doing. It's not good, And so he realizes that would be cool if he realized it himself. What would happen if the tournament left it at a draw? That would be terrible. Yeah, Stingray flipped the script. That was still badass. What did you do to yourself? Yeah, flip my script, Hawk style. Flipping the script, Hawk style. From now on, you can refer to me as Stingray. What a badass name. Do you think Silver will try and play one of the kind of games with the Miyagi thing soon? Who do you think would be the most vulnerable? I honestly don't think Silver's going to do that. I don't think they're going to want any of the Miyagi Fang students. Hawk, they don't want Hawk after he betrayed him. Sam, I don't think they're going to want because that's LaRusso's kid. Miguel, maybe, but Miguel's not going to want to leave Johnny. Dimitri, I don't think they'll want. So I don't think he'll want anyone. But the most vulnerable, I guess out of those would have to be Miguel. But I don't see that though. Oh, I really want to get a Cobra Kai gi and just wear that, man. I really just want to dress up as a Cobra Kai member. I want a gi so bad, particularly the Cobra Kai gi. Cheesecake, what would you think would have happened if Sam never was hiding in the arcade? She wasn't hiding there. Whoa, hiding in the arcade? You mean season 3? Would have happened if Sam never was hiding in the arcade? I don't think she wasn't hiding there. I mean, she came there and then they started fighting Hawk and Cobra Kai. A scene that annoyed me is when Tori was like, "You think I'm crazy?" Oh yeah, that was super. Like, yes, Tori. I mean, Cobra Kai World. I'm sorry, but Tori, if you don't even realize a little bit that you're not okay in the head, you're a little. You need some therapy, Tori. Imagine missing the first day of school just to realize there was an. Oh yeah, well, Kyler or Yasmin. We didn't see them in like the halls of the school fight. So they've never said Mitch. Have they never said Mitch? I never realized that. Huh? They never said Mitch and Cobra Kai. That's true. Nobody's ever said Mitch. Even when they're introducing themselves, and he was like, "I'm Chris, I'm Mitch," and they're like, "Quiet." I don't know. That's interesting though. I never thought about that. They never said Mitch's name. If they don't rush Robbie's redemption, then maybe I will be on board joining the good side. But right now, I wouldn't mind Robbie being bad for. Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind that either. But by the end of the show, he's definitely going back. I'm really far behind the chat, so if I skip some of yours, just re-chat it. I'm just trying to catch up. Do you think Anthony will ever take up karate like his dad? No. I don't think they're going to do much with Anthony's character, which is a good thing. At least in my eyes. I really don't care if they do anything with Anthony. I doubt either of the girls will make it to the finals. At first, like right after season 3 came out, I thought it was going to be Tori and Sam. And then I was like, nah, it's going to be Miguel and Robbie. Now I think it's Sam and Robbie. But who knows? It's definitely going to be somebody in that 4. Tori, Sam, Miguel, Robbie. It's definitely going to be 2 of the 4 of them. You remember that scene when Anthony was eating ice cream and mocking Sam? That was so funny. Oh, yeah, when he was like, which one? Oh, yeah, that was season 3. Man lost so much weight there. Like I didn't even recognize him at first. Then he talked, and I was like, yeah. The best scene of all time, in my opinion, is Rocky Balboa yelling. Yeah, that was a good scene. Rocky 4 is really good. I like Rocky 4. Robbie will make his mother cry in season 4, in my opinion. Will he be one of the most emotional scenes of the season? I mean, a while back, the writers tweeted, like, we just shot one of the most emotional or sad scenes in the whole show. So it could be something like that. Got some advice for you. Bugger off. This is mercy. It's either Miguel versus Robbie or Robbie versus Sam's file. Yeah. I think Tori's getting disqualified. Made it like 2 videos on that. I just realized if Robbie wasn't in the show, most of the problems of the show. Yeah. I mean, if you never saw Miguel or Sam together. If you never saw Johnny and Miguel hug. Yeah. I think Tori's mom will die this season at one point. Yeah, me too. And Crease is going to tell her. Tori's going to get angry, take all that anger out, and Sam gets disqualified. Bam. There you go. Are we sure that Carmen knows that Johnny's son is the one that actually almost killed Miguel? Yeah, I think she does. That had to come up. I mean, she knows his son. She knows his son's name is Robbie, because Johnny was like to Carmen, I just don't want to screw up things without. I don't want to screw things up with Miguel like how I did with Robbie. So I think, but she knows he wasn't, present in his life. So, you made a poll saying you will rank Karate Kid villains. I'm excited for it. Oh yeah, that video's coming soon. I really got to think about that one though. I'm really still figuring out which villains I'm putting in there. I don't know, the kids and the Sato and Silver and Crease, or Bobby. Do I put even there's Bobby Dutch kids in there, or do I just the main villains? Hawk would probably be the most vulnerable to Silver. Yeah, I just don't think that Silver will want, or Crease is gonna want Hawk anymore, at least. Gianni should play in a movie about Dan. Oh, yeah, I don't know who that is, but Talk Cobra Kai, do you think that Silver will have total control of the Cobra Kai dojos, with him obviously taking over as the big bad and only making Crease only believe that? No. See, a lot of people are thinking that Silver's going to betray Crease or something, or he's going to do something that Crease doesn't like. I honestly don't see that happening this season, at least. So no. I mean, Silver saved. I mean, Crease saved Silver's life. I don't think he'd betray him, But I really want to know what happened to them after Karate Kid 3. Do you think Crease wanted Hawk to leave Cobra Kai? I mean, it's I don't know if he wanted him to leave, because I think he was enjoying, using Hawk as his puppet. But he had Robbie now. He just he didn't care about him anymore. He's yeah, you're also here. I've beaten Hawk's kick-up record. I think it was 48, but I swear I did beat his record. That's cool. That was one of my questions on one of the Cobra Kai Cahoots. How many kick-ups did Hawk do? Didn't ask. How are you? It's a cool name. They might give the F-bomb to someone we don't expect. They gave it to Nate last season, so I could see it being Kenny, Devin, or even a character like Moon or something. Definitely not Moon. I don't think we would ever see Moon cuss like that. But maybe. But I think, yeah, you got to give it to Robbie or Tori, or maybe Crease or Silver. I cannot do a good English accent. I got some advice for you. Bugger off. I can't do it right. Okay. Sadly, you're probably right, Frank. I know. What are you a Chiefs fan, Frank? What football team fan are you? Do you think Johnny will punish Hawk in season 4 for all the stuff he's done? Not punish, but he's gonna get some lectures, and he's gonna get if you do anything you're bad, or you do anything bad we don't like, you're sitting this out or something like that. Because Johnny made him who he is, so I think Johnny still blames himself a little bit about what Hawk's done. Season 4, Tori turns good, Dimitri turns bad. I doubt that, but I hope not. Yo, we never had a scene where Johnny and Carmen talking about how Robbie was the one. I mean, maybe she doesn't know, but I feel like that had to be brought up somehow, or she had to know about that. Miguel would have. I don't know. I love Miguel in all 3 seasons. I loved Hawk in season 1, but hated him in season 2 and 3 because of his bully arc. I liked him as a bully, though. I really obviously I didn't like him as a a person, but I liked him as the bully. He played a good bully. I also hated Robbie, Sam, Dimitri, but I loved him in season 3. Yeah, I never hated Sam, to be honest with you. I've never hated Sam, so. And Robbie, I didn't like in season 2, I didn't like him in season 3. Dimitri, I thought he was annoying in season 1, but that was his character, And season 2 is half of that, or a little more than half. He was annoying too, but I knew that was his character, and then I really liked him in season 3. Okay. When you mean when Sam was hiding, like, when she was like, she had PTSD. Oh, okay. Thanks for clearing that up, Melissa. If she never got scared, then I feel like Dimitri's arm probably still would have been broken, because I feel like Tori and Sam would have been fighting. Chris was obviously, getting beat up. So I don't know what more Sam really could have done, especially when Tori was there. So I feel like same thing really would have happened, except Tori and Sam would have fought. Yo, the Chosen One's back. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, man. 30 people. I think we had it at one point. 18 likes. It's crazy, guys. If you guys haven't liked the video, make sure to like the video. Really just help out. But thanks for coming on, Jacob. Hope you're having a good one, man. Strike First Media. He said we should do like some live stream when Netflix is doing the Tudum event next week. I'd be down for that if you want to do that. It'd be like the whole day, basically. So yeah, if you want to do that, let us know. What to do that for sure. Chosen to Miyagi versus Rocky Balboa and Sato. I feel I gotta give it to Chosen Miyagi, even though they make Rocky win every fight, or basically every fight. Gotta give it to Chosen Miyagi. Those guys are karate masters. So, theory: Daniel will heal me. Daniel will heal Miguel using the healing technique. I can see that. I mean, I don't know. Daniel doesn't know it, so. Oh, you're a Bears fan. Okay. Well, who do they play? Who do the Bears play? The Bengals, I think. I mean, the Bears could easily win this week just because the Bengals aren't great, but the Bengals are definitely getting better. So, I don't know. Bengals could win. I hope the Bears win just because the Bengals will lose. So. Do you want to see a Tori backstory? Yeah, I'd like to know a little bit more about how she came to be. Maybe about her dad, or it's more about her home life. Yeah, I'd be down for that. I mean, not too much because we got a lot going on in season 4. But yeah. I used to hate Sam, but watch the seasons again. Yeah, she has annoying moments, but people can act like she's a terrible person, but you can tell. Yeah, I mean, she's also just a teenage girl. I mean, they literally every single one of these kids have made more than one mistake. So but people just take it out on Sam just because she did a thing that, if you were in her place, you probably would have done too. So yeah, Sam hate, it's a bit much. Do you think Miguel has any hostility towards Robbie for what happened in the school fight, or has he moved past that? He didn't seem angry at Robbie in season. I mean, I don't think you can really just move past someone putting you in a coma and making you in a wheelchair. So I think he's not like moved on from that, but he's not focused on that. He's just focused on training and trying to win the tournament. Cobra Kai kid gets the F-bomb. That'd be hilarious. He just comes on, or Shamoon, he just comes on the screen and just says the F-bomb and leaves. And they're like, who the hell is that? That'd be funny. Yeah, it's going to take some time getting used to some media compared to the podcast. Yeah, it's going to take some. I almost said podcast every time. Joseph wants in the house. Do you believe that theory that Terry Silver? Nope. Terry Silver's not anybody's dad. Period. Hopefully not. But I doubt it. I doubt that he is someone's father. So please, no. No father. Yes, so there will be a discussion stream tomorrow. I'll try to join that, man. It's just the Ravens are on. They're on that Sunday night. So I'll probably join for the beginning of that discussion tomorrow. And also Cobra Kai, nominated for an Emmy. Emmys are tomorrow night. I think in season 4 and 5 we'll see scenes that we have never got to see in the previous season. Oh yeah, that's gonna happen. Nah, man, you're the man. You're the chosen one. But yeah, let me know if you want to do that. Stream when Tadum is happening, and we'll get a good reaction if they show a teaser, live reaction. I thought Carmen was gonna move Miguel's school after season 2 because of what happened. I mean, I don't know. It would take a lot of work to move schools. She would probably have to move houses. So I don't know. I understand why they didn't. Just easier. I mean, she wasn't really worried about school when he was in a coma or when he was in a wheelchair. I would like to see more Tori's backstory so people can understand it more. Yeah. You hype for a teaser next week? Yeah, man. Hopefully we get one. I think we will get. We're getting something. We're getting something. Jacob was holding like a tape. We're getting something. Yeah, man. I'm pumped. Pumped for that. Oh yeah. I mean, even if you weren't Sam's biggest fan, if you didn't feel like even a little bit bad for her in season 3, like what you're doing, man. I mean, she blames herself for all this stuff that happened. I mean, that's so much, pressure on your shoulders, and it can really, like it did. It really made her upset and really could, take you down a wrong path. So gladly she had her father who, really helped her out, and yeah. I feel like in Cobra Kai, there's always a debate between fans on which characters. Oh yeah, for sure. But that's really the show, and it's not black and white. It makes you think, especially in season 1 the most. You're like, is Daniel really the bad guy? Is Johnny? Well, Johnny shouldn't have done this, but that's kind of the beauty of the show. It really does make you debate who's the bad guy. I mean, if you say Sam, you're just wrong. It's Crease and Silver's the bad guy now. I mean, if you say Daniel's the bad guy still, I don't know if we're not watching the same Cobra Kai then. But in the beginning, I can see, so much debates like Johnny's still the bad guy or Daniel's still the bad guy. I bet Miguel does not like Robbie at all, but he doesn't want revenge. It's not worth it for him anymore. Yeah, I mean, that's not what Miyagi-Do's about, and he's joined Miyagi Fang, so. Yeah, Matthew, what fan are you? Or what sports football fan are you? If you say Steelers, oh no, it says Mets. So you're a New York fan? Jets? Giants? Because I want to be laughing then. If you're a Bills fan, maybe we get to see Crease and Silver training up under that master in Korea that Silver mentioned in Cobra Kai and Karate Kid 3 to complete what becomes the Cobra Kai style. Maybe. I mean, Silver's definitely bringing some of his own, styles in season 4. Quicksilver technique and maybe some new stuff. Yeah, that could be it. When Shamoon gets the F-bomb, someone says, "Who was that?" Then Shiolu says, "That's my son, though." That'd be some fourth wall breaking moment. How you doing, Brown? I think Miguel is just not the type for revenge. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, he didn't say anything to him when Robbie saw him and Miguel, or when Robbie saw Miguel and Sam. He didn't say "Get out of here, man! You just put me in a coma." Or Miguel didn't want to fight him there. I think Untitled we'll get a 30-second teaser and a release date. Oh yeah, I think we're definitely getting the release date. The writers said they know what the release date is, so I think we're definitely getting the release date and probably a teaser, maybe trailer, maybe pictures. We're getting something. Can't wait. Yo, what's up, Yinko? How you doing, man? Do you think that this season will have a character get put in the hospital like Cobra Kai, like in the previous season? Yeah, I mean, there's a medic at the tournament, so maybe. I think the cast is supposed to start filming season 5. They said this fall, so yeah, October, November. probably. What if Chris and Dimitri try to attack the Cobras at the arcade? If it was just Chris and Dimitri, that would not have gone their way. But there's so many, man. I want to see him and Daniel interact, Robbie, I don't know, but there's so many plot ideas I have. Imagine if Cobra Kai season 4 came out and we were on the last episode, and the last season was Johnny about to confess his love to Carmen, and then Johnny walks in on Carmen because that's a twist. It's gonna skip right past that. Yo, what's up, RJ? How you doing, man? Do you think Sam? No. If Sam cheats on Miguel, then the whole fandom will hate her even more than they already do. Oh, you're a Bills fan? Well, they lost to the Steelers, man. So you guys should have won that. Yeah, RJ is not a Bills fan, and you beat us in the playoffs last year, so not a fan of the Bills either. But I have Stephon Diggs on my fantasy team, so yeah. Hawk's gonna have to earn her trust. It's not gonna happen right away. Hawk's gonna have to save her in a fight, which I think could happen. I made a video on that, or they're gonna have to fight together. Yeah. Got a lot of Bills hate. The Patriots lost to 2. Football debate. Have you ever taken revenge, GCK, or someone else in the chat? Have you ever gotten? I mean, not really. It wasn't it was maybe a little thing in middle school. Not anything big though. Panthers undefeated. Yeah, they had a tough game against the Jets. I hate how people were calling it Sam Darnold's revenge game. The dumbest thing ever. I mean, yeah, Ben Roethlisberger, and no, they lost to TikTokers. They lost to I don't even call Steelers a team. I just call them a bunch of TikTokers. Freaking Juju and Chase Claypool just dancing on the field. At least we put up a fight against the Raiders. Our defense screwed us over, and a lot of our good players are out for the season. So the Bills really had no excuse. They did not have any excuse. I mean, the Ravens should have won too, but at least it went in the overtime, and we have a lot of people out. So, in season 1, Sam felt bad for Hawk indirectly when Kyler bullied him, but now she hates Hawk. Yeah. Matthew, the Bills are good, but their Super Bowl window is closing. Should have beat the Chiefs in the AFC Championship. Gotta agree with RJ there. Who do you think, or what do you think the last team will be in season 4? I think it will be flash forward to a few weeks later. Daniel's packing up to leave town because they lost to Crease and Silver, Cobra Kai. Daniel's leaving town. They're going out of town, then they turn their head. They're seeing Cobra Kai dojos being built around the whole valley, but then they go to their dealership to pick some stuff up. They see the LaRusso sign getting taken down, and they see Silver and Tom Cole shaking hands. You see Silver laughing. And that's how the season ends. Similar to how Karate Kid ended with Miyagi smiling, it's going to end with Silver smiling this season. That's how I think it's going to end. I noticed in season 3, after Robbie gets out, he's walking around pretty quick on his foot, especially rolling out to Miyagi, though. Yeah, I wonder where he went, what he was doing. I guess he went to see his mom. Yeah. He probably went to get where he went with Tori, and then I guess he went to see his mom. Hey, what's up, Vortex? I think Riley will it's looking like they will get together. I honestly didn't think they would, but then they showed that little glimpse in the teaser of Tori on top of Robbie. I was like, it looks like they're getting together. Sam is the GOAT, but if she cheats on Miguel, I don't know what I would do. Yeah. I don't think they're going to do that, though. That would be terrible. What if in season 4, Kyler gets jumped by his wrestling team for betraying them? I don't think that's going to happen. Oh yeah, she would definitely go down. We got so many Patriots fans. Shit. After Cobra Kai, what is your second favorite show? Is probably that 70s show. That show is probably my favorite sitcom for sure. And that show's hilarious. I could put that show anytime on. I could watch that anytime and it'll make me laugh. Like I love that 70s show. It's fun. It's so funny. It's a tragedy when they took it off Netflix. And it's not on any streaming service, which is terrible. They said the Bills are good, but it's going to be tough trying to win the Super Bowl in the East. It's going to, yeah. I mean, the Ravens, I'm just hoping they make the playoffs. I saw a theory that back in Karate Kid 3, Jessica was the spy for Silver, which is how Mike Barnes always seemed to know where Daniel was and where he's going. Don't believe it, but kind of, I don't believe that either. I think that's just reading into it way too much. Looking into it way too much. Yeah. Do you think Silver's henchman Snake and Dennis from Karate Kid 3 will return? Not this season. Maybe when Mike Barnes comes back, they might have a cameo or something, but I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. I really did like the Snyder Cut. It's long, but I think it was really good. I would definitely rewatch that, even though it's 4 hours. What kind of influence do you think Silver will have on Tori? He's gonna make her a way more aggressive fighter than she already is, and she already is a very aggressive fighter. So when Silver teaches her his stuff, Tori's gonna be dangerous, man, dangerous. I'm gonna go for a few more minutes, guys, and I'm gonna wrap up the stream at an hour. So yeah. If Cobra Kai wins, Johnny has to come back to Cobra Kai as a sensei. I don't know if Johnny's going to come back to Cobra Kai. I mean, that name will have a lot of dirt on it. I feel like when Crease and Silver are gone, I think they're going to do a lot of bad things with Cobra Kai's name. So I don't know if Johnny's going to go back to Cobra Kai. Yeah, Tori will be a better character than Sam for sure. Marvel's What If? I mean, I think the show's like either hit or miss with their episodes. Like this recent episode with Killmonger, I thought that was not a good episode, like at all. The Zombies one was really good. The Doctor Strange one was really good. The third one I thought was okay. Second one was really good. The first one I thought was okay. So I really just don't care about the show. Like if I'm being honest with you guys, like I do not look forward to What If every week. Like I'm like, oh yeah, What If's out? I'll check that out sometime. I think he'll have his own dojo, honestly, and maybe Crease and Silver get his students. Yeah, my favorite's probably the zombie episode. That episode was good. I hope they get Tori more of a backstory. Oh yeah, I think they will. TSK, do you think the Snyder Cut is a little overrated? Like people say it's one. Oh yeah, it's not along the same lines as The Dark Knight or any of those movies. People definitely do overrate it, and a lot of people really do overhate it. So it's not like Oscar worthy best superhero film of all time. It was really good. But yeah, I'd say it's a little overrated. What dojo do you think that Devin will belong to, and what kind of influence do you think that she will bring to the dojo? I mean, it's looking like she will join Eagle Fang, even though originally I thought she was going to join Cobra Kai. But it's looking like she'll join Eagle Fang. I don't know how much big role these Kenny and Devin are going to have, so I don't know. It looks like Kenny and Robbie, they're going to have some sort of connection with each other. Devin, I don't know, maybe Sam and her. So, yeah, I don't know. Oh, you like the Killmonger one? I really didn't like that one at all. I did not. I was like honestly getting bored. Like I feel like they could have done a lot better What If episodes than that one. Hashtag more backstory for Tori. Yeah. Nah, man, you're the GOAT, man. Thanks for saying that, though, man. The Killmonger episode was the most boring episode of What If, in my opinion. Yeah, man, I agree. Man. What if there was a parking lot fight after Karate Kid 3? That would be cool, I guess. But I like how they ended the movie there with Daniel holding his arm up. I thought that was great, and then hugging him. That was great. I still haven't watched What If, and I watch everything Marvel. Well, I haven't even seen Shang-Chi yet, and I basically watch everything Marvel. I'm just not interested in Shang-Chi. Since Sholo will be Blue Beetle, it'll be cool if Tanner gets to play a Robin. Yeah, he said in an interview he wants to play Robbie, which not a Robbie, a Robin, which I think that would be great. He'd be perfect casting. Robert Pattinson's Batman. That'd be great. I know he'd be a great Harry Osborn. Yeah. I'm curious to see if Anthony will be off practicing some sort of martial arts. I hope not. I hope they don't do anything with Anthony's character besides sit him out. Like, I do not like Anthony's character at all. So I'd be fine if he didn't have any screen time this season. What if Spider-Man felt more like Spider-Man than live? I mean, yeah, the voice actor who played him was great. He sounded like Tom Holland a little bit, but I think it was great. And he said Uncle Ben, which they'd never said in the MCU before that. So Tanner should definitely play Red Hood. Oh yeah, he'd be great as a Red Hood. What if in King Cobra, Kyler fought Hawk and Mitch fought Brooks? If Hawk fought Kyler, Hawk would have destroyed him, and Mitch probably would have won. So, yeah, Kyler wouldn't have joined Cobra Kai, and Brooks wouldn't have had his face punched in. I'm gonna watch Venom. I'm excited for Venom too. I love Killmonger's character and how he basically pulled a Palpatine the whole episode. I mean, yeah, I liked his character, but I just really didn't care about what was going on, and I don't know. Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely excited for Venom. I'm gonna get tickets soon. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see that in theaters. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time, especially the end credit scene. Like I said, people are saying it's great. It's gonna be a good December this year. You got Spider-Man, Cobra Kai. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a good. It's gonna be a great Christmas. Yes. Yeah, guys. So once we pass an hour, which is like in 2 minutes, gonna end the stream. So I'm gonna shout some people out, of course. Cobra Kai World, Tristan, the Hermit, Darius, RJ, the Goat, Tristan, Cobra Jungle, Trey, Cobra Kai World, Yinko, Darius, Brown, Nader, the Chosen One, Strike First Media, everyone who joined this, Frank. I'll see you tomorrow, man. Crease Cobra Kai / Cherry Silver, Slytherin Kai, most badass name for a dojo. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Yeah, that was a good stream last week. I'm excited for Hawkeye. That trailer, I'm not joking. That's one of my favorite trailers. Like, I really enjoyed that. I know a lot of people were like, it looks okay, but I really like the tone of that. Like the Die Hard-ish tone. I'm excited for Hawkeye. And Matrix December too. Yeah, it's gonna be a good year. Before we end it up, Strike First Media with the donation. Thanks, man. Great streaming tonight, bro. Thank you for coming on, man. I appreciate you, man. If you guys haven't checked the channel out, you guys probably all have. Check it out. Strike First Media. Check it out right now. Thanks for the donation, man. I really do appreciate that. Melissa. Good night, everyone. If you guys haven't already, make sure to please like the video. We are at 21 likes. It's great. Thank you guys all for watching the video. Go Ravens. Thanks for watching the video. If you guys haven't already, do all that jazz. And remember, sweep the leg. See you guys.